Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Inside. Today we are looking at Monopoly Junior Yokai Watch Edition. This is put out by Hasbro Gaming, ages 5 and up, 2 to 4 players, and it does have an exclusive Yokai Watch medal. If you're a collector, you'll want to make sure that's definitely here. This copy is still sealed, so we're going to see what is inside. The contents are a game board, 4 character tokens, Yokai Watch game watches, 16 yokai board game medals, 24 chance cards, money pack, 2 dice, game guide, 1 exclusive yokai medal, not part of gameplay. So we get kind of a look of what we've got here. This is a watch simulation with different yokai medals that'll pop in it, a couple of dice, and the game board. Now this was put out in... when was this put out? I forgot. I don't remember. It'll be in the title. In 2015. So let's get this plastic off and get into the part people care about. This one is actually getting to be kind of hard to find, especially complete, because yokai didn't seem to really catch on too much here in the States, but it does have a loyal fan following. Alright, so thankfully we've got a protective plastic over this. I hate these things with windows on them because usually this piece will bust out and everything will get lost. So be very sure to make sure all these pieces are here. Alright, underneath this white cardboard thing are our actual pieces. Because this one hasn't been punched out yet, everything is still on boards. So we've got an instruction sheet. It's Monopoly Junior, so it does play like Monopoly, but in a simplified version for kids. So it's got a how to play, which is pretty straightforward, setup, all that sort of thing. It's very colorful. It's got characters from the show on it. And it's got information about the app, too. So you can discover more about the yokai universe if you download the app. I don't know if that's still available or not. Alright, then we've got our 4-fold board here. This is a very specific board, so you have to have it in order to play this game. Let me get the lid out of the way. There's my phone again. This is only when I record do people send me messages. So we've got Jibanyan's head as the board. Sorry, that's not really going to fit all the way in frame. I apologize. And it's got the jail over here. You got go. So you're going to go this way around the board. Free parking is up here. And because this is a cat head, your cards are going to go on his ears. And Monopoly Junior is usually shaped a little bit more like Monopoly from what I recall. But this one being themed is shaped oddly and round. So you'll want to check the edges real carefully because there are no corners to ding up. And you'll want to check the seam very, very carefully if you're going to buy this used. So it's got the different yokai on it. So once you capture them, or buy them, rather, you can collect them and have them as little like properties. So yeah, it folds up real nicely. Thankfully, the image is on the inside. The sticker quality is actually pretty good on this. It's fairly high end for what I paid for mine. And then we've got our actual punch outs, which is actually just a 2-fold out piece. So here we've got our watches, templates, and these all punch out. And then here are the different yokai of different colors. There's 2 yellow, 2 red, 2 blue, 2 green. Then you've got 2 orange, 2 pinkish magenta. I don't know what that is. Then there's like a powder blue and 2 brown. So you've got 4 watch templates for 4 players and the different colors. And on the back, as you can see, the images are exactly the same for the different characters, and it just feels slightly different on the back. There's less protection on the back. It's more like normal cardstock. These are not that thick, but they should hold up to some wear and tear. I won't worry about those too much. So let's get these out of the way and look at the pieces. Okay, so we've got our money, we've got our cards, and we've got our figures. So let's look at these first and see what we've got. They are taped inside here, so if you buy this new, it will be sealed with some tape, so be very careful you don't break the plastic lid when you're trying to open it. Oh, there's two pieces of tape. My bad. So, we've got Jibanyan, we've got Whisper, we've got two other guys whose name I can't remember, but they're pretty nice pieces. They're actually really thick. Solid molded plastic, so you shouldn't have too much problem with it. And they do have part numbers on them, but I don't think you're going to be able to get replacement pieces from the factory anymore. They're not real big. They're a little bigger than the dice, actually. The dice are a little smaller than your standard dice, but they are just two 6-sided die. They're actually really high quality. I'm pretty impressed with that. Hasbro did a real good job on putting this game together, because these are really nice plastic. They feel solid. But you get 4 pieces. They're kind of hard to get out of here, actually, without screwing up the plastic. So you've got red Jibanyan, a white Whisper, and then these two look very, very similar, the blue and the orange, but they do have different expressions. And I believe they are different characters, even though they both have little backpacks on, and they look very, very similar. So the only real difference between them is the color and the little facial expression. So I don't know how well that's going to show up on camera, sorry. Then you've got your medal, which is for the actual collector's watch for fans of the show. Now this doesn't have any game use. It's just the rare collectible medal that you can exclusively get with this game. So it looks like that might be Jibanyan. I'm not sure. He's yellow, so I don't know. I'm not as familiar with the show as I should be. So yeah, it does have a chip inside, so when you put it in the watch and hit the button, it'll make noises, and it is exclusive to this game, like I said. So be aware of that, that if you're a diehard Yokai Watch fan, and you should be, there's my phone again, you should make sure this is here, because that's a big part of the collectability of this. Not just the fact that it's a show tie-in, but also because it has the exclusive medal. Alright, then we've got our money and our cards. So we'll start with the money, and then we'll hit the cards. Okay, so our money pack, it is on a cardstock piece, so this should be fairly stable if it is new when you get it. And it looks like they are all the same increments, just to keep it simple for kids. And they don't tell you how many bills there are in the stack, so you'll just have to kind of gauge it. If I can get this stupid plastic off. That's good plastic. Now, like all Monopoly money, it is very thin. I don't see anything that denotes this being different from regular Monopoly ones. So it's probably the exact same money pack that they throw in all the Monopoly Junior ones. You can see the Monopoly logos, and it's obviously fake. Oh, they're not even secured together. So it's all $1 bills to keep it simple for the kids. I figured they'd be glued together, but they're not. It's just a big pile of money. If I was guessing, I'd say there's at least 100 of them here. But this would actually be the easiest part to replace in the whole thing, because it doesn't have any of the Yokai Watch symbols on it. So if you have other copies of Monopoly Junior, they might be the same. These are copyright 2013. So it should be the same money packs they're throwing in all of those. So be aware, these are very thin paper, so they will crumple very easily from even light use. So these will likely get destroyed at some point. So let's get that out of the way and look at our cards. Now these are sealed in the same cheap plastic they used to put like the Cracker Jack and cereal box prizes in. So it is not high quality plastic, and it will eventually fade and give up and break. So if you're buying this years down the line, then be aware that the cards are probably going to be scattered all over in the box, even if it's never been opened. And these are all the chance cards. So let's see how many we've got here. "24 cards, and they are all specifically themed for Yokai Watch." So let's take a look at what we've got here. We've got Chance. Jibanyan spends all day distracting your opponent. Swap one of your Yokai game medals with any other player. If you don't own a Yokai game medal, tough luck, do nothing. It actually says that. Then we've got Chance. Blazion makes you race all your friends. Swap one of your Yokai game medals with any other player. If you don't own a Yokai game medal, tough luck, do nothing. Chance. Chadley makes you lie to your friends. Swap one of your Yokai game medals with any other player. If you don't own a game medal, tough luck, do nothing. Chance. Get out of jail free. Keep this card until you need it. The second get out of jail free. Chance. Wiglin, Steppa, and Ridduth keep you dancing. Roll and move again. Chance. Signable causes a power outage. Sneak ahead in the dark. Roll and move again. Chance. Wazit makes you forget you've had your turn. Roll and move again. Chance. You tell Baku about an incredible dream. Collect $3 from the bank. It's got the little M there so they don't use like real money signs. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm sure somebody sued somebody. Chance. You cook Shogunyan, a tasty meal. Collect 3 from the bank. Chance. Whisper didn't quite tell you the whole story. Give one of your Yokai game medals to any other player. Oops. Chance. Uh-oh, Shogunyan is starting a fight again. Give one of your Yokai game medals to any other player. Chance. Baku makes you fall asleep. What bad timing. Give one of your Yokai game medals to any other player. Chance. You discover a new Yokai causing trouble. Move to the next unowned Yokai space and take the game medal for free. If all the Yokai game medals are taken, steal one from another player. Chance. You found a new friend. Move to the next unowned Yokai space and take the Yokai game medal for free. If all Yokai game medals are taken, steal one from another player. Chance. You make a special Yokai connection. Move to the next unowned Yokai space and take the Yokai game medal for free. If all the Yokai game medals are taken, steal one from another player. Chance. Take Badinyan to his favorite band to collect 5 from the bank. Chance. Recharge Jibanyan's batteries to stop him causing damage. Collect 5 from the bank. Chance. Tattletale makes you reveal your secret crush. Collect 5 from the bank. Chance. Oh, Wazit made you forget last week's pocket money. Collect 4 from the bank. Chance. Your Yokai friends help you win a prize. Collect 4 from the bank. Chance. You help Jibanyan look for his master. Collect 4 from the bank. Chance, Whisper plays a funny joke on your friend. Collect 3 from the bank. And finally, Chance, you agree to keep Telltale's secret. Collect 3 from the bank. Alright, so the cards are pretty straightforward, easy for kids to learn. They probably won't like the whole stealing thing, especially if it's against them. But the card quality is really nice. It's a very simplistic game. And that is all the cards and the money and the tokens. Things do shift around quite a bit in this box, so you'll want to try and keep this cardboard thing to keep everything in place. But it is a pretty straightforward game. There's not a whole lot of pieces. I'd be worried mainly about this token being missing, or the metal rather. The tokens, if they're missing, you could replace them with other tokens, but you'll have a hard time finding these specific ones, I think. You should be able to find this fairly inexpensive right now, but if you're a Yokai Watch fan, you'll probably want to get it before it gets too hard to find, because it is a theme game. They didn't most likely make a whole lot of them. The show never really caught on in the States, at least not yet. Maybe in the future, I don't know. But I would definitely want to check the contents if you're buying it used to make sure it's all there. It is aimed at ages 5 and up, so you can expect some damage to the pieces from poor gameplay. But at 2 to 4 players, hopefully some of the pieces are there to at least get you going. But that'll do it for this one. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like and consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe or already subscribed, hit the bell for notifications so you know when we release a new video. But that'll do it for us. As always, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you on the next one.